Hey, I'm back. It's me, President Paper Obama. Last time I was talking to you about the U.S.'s government. Today we're going in depth to the judicial branch, where the executive and legislative branches are elected by people. Members of the judicial branch are appointed by the President and confirmed by the Senate. Judges and justices serve no fixed term. They serve until their death, retirement, or conviction by the Senate. Generally, Congress determines the jurisdiction of the federal courts. Sorry, I had to go punch a cat. Yes, where was I? Oh, yes. Generally, Congress determines the jurisdiction of the federal courts. In some cases, however, the Constitution grants the Supreme Court original jurisdiction and authority that can't be stripped by Congress. The Supreme Court of the U.S. is the highest court. It's the only part of the federal judiciary. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, yeah. A cat just ate its cheese thing. Cats are distracting. The Supreme Court of the U.S. is the highest court. It's the only part of the federal judiciary specifically required by the Constitution. The Constitution doesn't stipulate the number of justices. The number is set by Congress. Article 3 of the Constitution of the United States guarantees every person accused of wrongdoing has the right to a fair trial before a competent judge and a jury of one's peers. The 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendments to the Constitution provide additional protections for those accused of a crime. They include the following: a guarantee that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without the due process of law, protection against being tried for the same crime twice, aka double jeopardy, which everybody normally likes because it's a TV show. Anyway, and the right to a speedy trial by an impartial jury, the right to cross-examine witnesses and to call witnesses to support their case, the right to legal representation, the right to avoid self-incrimination, because who would want to convict themselves? Protection from excessive bail, excessive fines, and cruel and unusual punishments, such as hanging. That would hurt. The judicial branch is in charge of the court system, and as you have heard much about. There are 3 different kinds of courts found in the federal court system. The lowest level is the district court, the 2nd level is the Court of Appeals, and the top level is the Supreme Court. There are 10 facts not known by many people about the judicial branch. 1. The Supreme Court was set up by the Constitution. 2. The Supreme Court was organized on February 2nd, 1790. The Supreme Court building is in Washington, D.C. Various court officers assist the Supreme Court in performance of its duties. Of the approximate 4,500 cases appealed to the Supreme Court each year, only about 200 are heard. The power of judicial review gives the Supreme Court the right to overturn state laws and laws passed by Congress. John Marshall of Virginia was appointed by President Adams as the 4th Chief Justice, and he remained on the court for over 34 years. That's like double the age of the creator of this movie. Holy crap! There are 13 judicial circuits, each with a court of appeals. There are 94 U.S. district courts in the U.S., and Congress decides how many judges there will be and where they will work. So there are some things about the judicial branch. See you all another time.